This is a redirect video for Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 45, 46, 47, and 48, the final 4 episodes of part 3, or season 2, whatever we're going to call it. So yeah, we even got to watch the opening twice on 2 different occasions, and a teaser for part 4 that Tri put together. I'm not sure if he put it together, but he found a teaser thing for it. So yeah, that was pretty fun. So click away in the description below to go watch my reaction to the episodes and everything, so that way you're not spoiled as to what happens. And then come back here to see my full thoughts, ideas, and theories, and all that kind of stuff that I may have after these episodes, and what might happen next, that kind of thing. Well, white thing in my hair again. Thank you so much for watching. Why does that? Go click away now, watch the reaction, and then come back here. So click away now or you'll be spoiled. Okay. So, another reminder, sorry for sniffling and everything, I am cold, I have a cold. I am cold? What? What is with me today? I'm sick. Anyways, freaking awesome episodes. I really enjoyed them a lot. Freaking sad about, Kakouine. Lost another one, basically. Joseph thought died, brought him back, oddly enough. I'm still like kind of iffy on how they brought him back like scot-free, but I don't know, because I feel like when Joseph's blood mixed with Dio's, it would mix, right? Like 1-to-1, like Joseph and Dio's blood mixed in between each other and everything like that, but they just siphoned out the blood from Dio's body that wasn't there back into his body, Josh's body, and he was fine. He's not a vampire. He's not like anything like that. He's back to normal. So I thought that was a little strange. But other than that, it was a pretty good group of episodes. Basically, the entire fight with Dio, like all throughout all 4 episodes, which is super super cool. Jesus Christ, we got to see Dio stand, which I thought of many different throughout the episodes. I kept thinking of different things of what it might be. At first, the first thing I thought of was I thought he was going to have the ability of all stands, and he was like the prime, or like that. Like he took pieces or took the best of, or has all of the power of every stand out there, and he's just this kind of like, god stand kind of thing, better than gods, I guess, in this case, because like there are Egyptian gods stands, whatever. But yeah, so I thought that at first, that was wrong. I thought about oh gosh, what was it? I was thinking of a couple things. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Yeah, I kept thinking of different things and everything like that, but I never truly kind of clicked on what it might be, until Paul Nerf did his little trick, and then when Joseph was explaining, basically, I never clicked until that point, that he can control time and everything for short distance. But yeah, well, yeah, one of the major things I was theorizing was I was thinking that he was altering the world of one person. So, like, for example, if Dio was fighting me, I would, try to run one or walk one way or whatever. Dio would stop time for me and move the world, like shift the world to the point where, like, to you guys, I'm just like shifting kind of like this, but to me, the world is shifting like away, kind of thing. That's kind of like what I was thinking, but that was like way too complex and like it wasn't true. So that's one of the things I was trying to, or is not trying, I was predicting, or whatever, theorizing that might be one of his possibilities of one of his stand powers, whatever. But that was wrong. So yeah, I don't think I got anywhere close to what the truth was in terms of theorizing. It's definitely a unique ability. I never even considered time stopping, like as a stand thing. I did think about teleportation as well, or running really quickly, like they were saying, like super speed kind of thing. Um, and that makes so much sense looking back at now, with that one scene with the gunslinger who went to go see Dio, and he said that all the cobwebs around the whole area were not touched. He just teleported behind him, kind of thing. It makes you wonder if when he was in each stop time kind of thing, did he purposely just fly up and then like kind of back behind the gunslinger guy, or like what? Because like I'm still wondering like how he got past all the cobwebs without touching them. Other than just like seeing them and then kind of like dodging them in whatever way to get past them. But yeah, freaking awesome. That power is awesome. I love that Jojo basically had the exact same power, and he just doesn't know it. To some degree, oh, my camera froze. Why did my that was strange. To some degree, I thought about it when he was talking, or when he started developing it, whatever. Remember when we first saw Jojo in the jail cell, and he kept taking stuff that was like not even in the cell. It was just like outside or something like that. I was thinking at that point maybe Jojo, to some like latent ability, knows how to do like a time stop kind of thing. But then again, that would have been stopping time. He just going through walls, picking stuff up, bringing it back, kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of thinking about back then, like maybe that at that point, Jojo knew how to time to some degree to control time, that kind of thing. But it looks like that wasn't the case. It looked like he just, in a way, he was just along for the ride for Dio, because Dio was the one who initiated the time stop, and then Jojo slowly became aware of it, and then able to control it to some degree, while in that world realm thing, as time was stopped, he was able to kind of slowly regain power, and then over time, with the fight with Dio and everything, over the course of a couple episodes, he was able to go beyond just because the first thing he was able to do was a punch, right? It was like there was one punch that he was able to do, and then he was able to do a couple of blocking stuff. He blocked a couple of knives, and then like given more time and everything, he became the ability to like stay in there for longer, kind of thing. So like a couple seconds, kind of thing, instead of just like instant. So that was really cool to see that. I love that. It was really cool. They both can fly. So that's freaking cool. Yeah, it's so cool to see that we've seen Jotaro's power all the way since we first met him, kind of thing. And these episodes showed us a whole different side of Jotaro that not even he knew, kind of thing. Like it was kind of like oh, and there's a secret gift that you don't know about, kind of thing. So I mean, obviously, right now he doesn't know how to control it. Jotaro's never initiated it. He's only like hijacked Dio's time stop thing. So I don't think Jotaro knows how to like initiate it. Maybe he does now, but ultimately I think he just hijacks it. I love the part where Dio was time stopped for like way longer, kind of like 11 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it was, and Jotaro stopped, or stopped time for him, and it ticked over for Dio to the point where Dio froze, and he didn't know why he was frozen, kind of thing, and then Jotaro's behind him saying that he froze, he stopped time for himself, so his world kind of, the whole time stop kind of realm was like still active. So that was really cool. I love that scene. I'm still wondering if Dio's still, or is truly dead. We never got to see his body. I think we only seen half of his body in the body bag thing. Is it half? Maybe bits. So to some degree, I still have that in the back of my mind. We will see him again. Because I mean, we all know what happened last time he got decapitated, kind of thing. So I'm sure he'll be back in some form or another. either the Speedwagon Foundation is going to do something to awaken him, or something. I don't know. His head's all, like fell off the bridge, and it's like in the water, and someone picks it up and tries to do something, but the head regains consciousness and takes over that body, and so on and so forth. And that's, yeah. I mean, it's like it's Dio's thing to just not die. So yeah, I'm guessing we are going to see him again in the future. We'll have to see. We did get to see a teaser for Part 4, which the art style looks a bit different. Okay, a lot different. Which is really interesting. I'm wondering if it's the same company doing Part 4, or did they switch companies or animation styles on purpose, or that kind of thing. 'Cause I know it's another time skip, if I remember correctly. Because they said 1999, I think. I can't remember when Part 3 took place. I think it was in the 80s. I can't remember now. I'll have to ask Try after this. But yeah, I think that 99 is when Part 4 is taking place. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what that's about, kind of thing. Like, like how big of a time skip is? Jojo still around? Is Joseph still around? I am assuming Polnareff is probably still around to some degree. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see a new character too. I think he's the new Jojo. He's got sort of Platinum's kind of like whole technique about like blowing stuff up, but then when because like he blew up the wall, or he punched the wall out, whatever. He went over it, like jumped in the hole, and then it looked like behind him he just fixed the wall again. So Jesus, like that's like so much power. So I'm wondering if at this point on we're gonna see better stands, or like mutations of stands that we've seen already, because or something. I don't know. Who's the bad guy in this one? I mean, just like, who knows? We'll have to wait and find out, I guess. I don't know anything else about what episodes we're gonna be watching next week, but all I know is it's gonna be the start of Part 4. That's about it. Maybe about 3 or 4 episodes. Who knows? I don't know yet. I don't have the information on me quite yet. Hiccuped and burped at the same time. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see new characters, because the whole Jojo storyline, we've always seen. We've already seen time skips. From part 1 and 2 were in the same season, right? Yes. Part 1 was all about the origins of Dio and Jonathan, and then there's a time skip, and then it was the origins of Joseph and his whole running and everything, and then yes, and then Part 3 was all about the origins of Jojo, and a little bit of Joseph in there too, kind of helping out and everything. So Part 4, presumably, was all about this Jojo, which they said his name. I can't remember his name now. I'll have to write it down for next time. But yeah, I'm excited. I really am. It's interesting to have a show that does time skips and stuff. Like it's almost like it's resetting the world in a way. It's like it's because we've seen multiple timelines, multiple lives, and like eras and that kind of thing. So like we've seen so much of like different past lives and everything coming together in one season, kind of thing. So it's really cool. I love that concept of like going through like one character's adventure, whatever. Like each JoJo has a bizarre adventure, kind of thing. So like Jonathan's bizarre adventure with Dio, and then Joseph's bizarre adventure with the whole the other vampire not stand-users, the vampire dudes. Oh my gosh, what did they called again? I can't remember. It's been so long. The 3 people that were in the wall that were like kind of brought back from blood and that kind of thing. His bizarre adventure with that, Jotaro's bizarre adventure with Dio and all his coming abouts kind of thing, to save his mom, Holly. Yeah. So part 4, there's guaranteed to be some bizarre adventure that part 4 Dio, or not no part 4 Jojo that has to deal with. So I'm excited. It's going to be really cool to see what else the show has to offer in terms of this, because it looks like it's different art style, like from what we've seen. To my knowledge, it is. It looks very different. There might just be color differences like that, but it does look very different. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what happens next. The character seems pretty interesting. He can destroy and create. Sorry for cold. Yeah, I guess that's it. There's not much else for me to talk about, other than it was really fun to see the final 4 episodes of part 3. Had a lot of fun with it. It was really cool to see everything go down the way it did. The whole ending and everything. That, like, they really just, like, pump in the whole death scenes, like with Joseph kind of thing, like Joseph dying. They did the same thing with Polnareff with Iggy, because Polnareff was gonna die by like the whole ball of light kind of thing coming behind him with the black hole thing, whatever. And then Iggy saved him at the last moment. So he like Polnareff had a big death scene kind of thing, like, go on without me kind of thing. And then Iggy saves him and everything. And then Joseph had his whole death scene, like, go on without me kind of thing. And then he comes back later on, thanks to Jotaro and Dio's blood and everything. I guess Joseph blood in Dio, kind of thing. It's bizarre. But yeah, at this point, I have to wait until the show has like an on-screen like box that says this character has died, to like it's solid, like it's in stone now. The person's dead. You can't take it back, kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm still wondering about Dio, because we've never seen his head. I don't know. That's they said it on screen. I know that. I know they said it on screen that Dio's dead. But at the same time, it's Dio. I mean, he's died like 4 times now. 2 times. 3 times. Got his head cut off. He's burned alive. Bottom of the sea for like thousands of years. Not thousands of years, but hundreds of years. Or 100 years. How many? I can't remember. And then dies now, kind of thing. So I mean, he's just like, it's not like death, but like he died from being a vampire. Burned alive as a vampire? Did he get burned? Oh no, that was I can't remember. No, he didn't. Yeah, because he jumped into the coffin and then the ship burnt, and then sank, kind of thing. So I guess he didn't get burned to death, but he did get his head cut off, and have to deal with that. So I mean, in a way, he's cheated death quite a bit. So stands to reason he may come back. And I will not be surprised if people are saying, no, that's not going to happen, he's not going to come back at all, and then he does come back. I'm going to be laughing, because like I called it, like right here, right now. I'm calling it. Dio is going to come back at some point. Who knows? It might be part 5 or whatever, if the show keeps going on that way. But I do think we're going to see him at some point again. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I think it's going to be it for this discussion. It is pretty short, but I mean, it was just like a one long kind of big fight, basically. Like, it's in terms of like fights, it's pretty Dragon Ball Z-esque, like, or Dragon Ball, I should say, fight system, where like it's like multiple episodes to deal with one fight, kind of thing. But rightly so. This one was a long time coming. I mean, 48 episodes of season 2, basically, part 2 and part 3. Or no, I should say no. Part 3 was the entirety of the Stardust Crusaders. 48 episodes of getting to Dio, kind of thing. Like, all these stand users, all this time and effort put into finding Dio, and then dealing with Dio. I'm glad it took 4 episodes to deal with it. So yeah, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. If this is your first time watching this series with me or whatever, let me know what you guys thought of this ending and how much, or if you liked it or not, that kind of thing. I'd love to know. Also, if you have seen this season before and everything, let me know what you were kind of first thinking about this season. The ending, by the way. Is it a good ending? Is it a bad ending? I kind of like to gauge what everyone's kind of thinking. I think it's a pretty good ending. It was a good wrap up of everything that happened. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week with the beginning of part 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys then. Take care, everybody.